Underwood. Thin ice!
So I can't knock down a triple here. Woo, okay. I didn't even miss a shot this entire time, so take that. This better be good for the team.
Oh,
I thought for sure.
there it is. Boom!
Yes! All right. Illini Basketball Podcast episode 296. February. Remember, there's an R behind the B, folks.
Okay, you've done this bit before. Keep going.
2026. I know for a fact. I definitely have. Yeah. You got to bring it back. Might have done it like
Yesterday. Yeah.
Anyway, Illinois coming off of a win by 40 points over Northwestern. So we'll talk about that.
Yeah. Also, we hit 700 YouTube subscribers. So thank you for everybody that subscribed. We're pushing for 1,000.
Nobody unsubscribed?
I don't know. We're pushing for 1,000. So if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell so you know when we go live. Don't forget, we also sell merch over at the website. You know the website, guys. Illini Basketball Podcast shop.fourthwall.com. You get merch over there. And also, Ethan still hasn't got our X back, so you can follow our new X at Illini B-Ball Pod. I think we're up to like 32 people following that. A little off of the 1,500 from the old one, but
we'll get it back. Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, and then we'll talk a little bit more about episode 300 later in the show and our plans for it, and go from there. But yeah, Illinois coming off a huge win against Northwestern, 40-point win. Just completely dominant this game.
Yeah, they made a lot of shots. That's kind of how it goes.
The ball went through the basket. They put the biscuit in the basket, as they say. 11 3-pointers in the first half.
Yeah, 17 total.
Half. Yeah, half quarter by Wagler to end the first half. But player of the game, I'm going to go with David Mirkovic. 12 points, 4 for 6 from the field, 4 for 5 from 3, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. And played really good defense against Martinelli. Held Martinelli to 4 points on 2 of 10 shooting. If Merck can shoot like this, Illinois is scary good.
Yeah, really good game from him, and it just looks like every time he shoots a three, it's probably going to go in. Just kind of looks like that. Even though it looks like it also probably shouldn't, but it does. I went with Zvonimir Ivicic, who played 21 minutes in this game, had 13 points on 5 of 8 shooting, 3 for 5 from 3. He had 5 offensive rebounds, 7 total, had an assist, had 2 blocks. Really solid game out of him. Both him and Hummer off the bench making threes. Those guys were 6 for 11 combined from 3. Hummer made a couple crazy ones in the first half. Maybe if you could save that for tomorrow, it'd be okay too. But Illinois 44% from 3 in this game, almost 45, 44.7. Only 2 guys attempted free throws, Wagler and Stojakovic. Stojakovic 10 attempts, Wagler 4. Rebounding was just an absolute beatdown, 50 to 23 on the glass, 11 to 6 in the offensive end. And I think Northwestern, this is safe to say that I think out of anybody that Illinois played this year, I think this is the worst shooting performance we've seen from a team against this Illini defense.
Yeah, and I don't know if that says, something about how this defense is getting better. I think they're up to like 20 in KenPom now.
Martinelli doesn't get 4 points on 2 of 10 shooting ever.
Right, and that's, the length is disruptive. And Martinelli's leading scorer in the NCAA and held him to 4 points. So it says a lot about how much better this defense has gotten, I think.
Second time he's been held under 11. this
pretty
year,
good.
or under 10 this year. He had 9 against Virginia on 3 of 12 shooting in November. So that was the last time that happened. And, Reed made a shot early, I think. Didn't do much else. He ended up with 7. None of the Northwestern guys had more than 8 points. I mean, their leading scorer was Singleton with 8.
Yeah, held them to 19 in the first half, 25 in the second half. I don't know how many of those were garbage points, but
I think they had probably 7 to 9 points in the last 3 minutes against the Bums.
Crazy.
Phoenix with 0 points in 15 minutes.
You taking shots at Phoenix Hill or?
Yep.
Stuff.
4 of 25 from 3, Northwestern. Yeah, I thought defense early in the game was pretty good. Illinois was just making everything.
Yeah, from what I know, they were blitzing Wagler and everybody else just kept making shots. So, word on the streets.
If teams are going to do that, hopefully the guys can shoot. I mean, if you take away Wagler's shooting in this game, they go 14 of 33, which is still good. If teams are just going to double him, then
Illinois got plenty of weapons. Tommy only 5 points this game, 2 of 6, 1 of 4 from 3, had 12 rebounds though and 5 assists. 4 turnovers. I don't know how were those turnovers? Were they egregious or do you remember? You said you watched the game better than I did.
I watched the whole game, yeah. I didn't calculate any of the turnovers because they just kept scoring.
Because it didn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Jake Davis, 3 of 10 from 3. 10 threes by Jake Davis.
Might as well. Keep tossing them up.
I guess. Holy
Also, I want to say, I think Stojakovic had a really good game. Stojakovic just struggled recently. But in this game, 17 points. I know 9 of those were from the free throw line, but 17, 4, and 2. Didn't have any turnovers. We know he's been struggling with ball control a little bit. I guess it doesn't really matter in this game. Didn't seem like he did a ton of dribbling in this game either. He had 1 steal as well. And I will note, one of those shots that he missed was a dunk, which would have brought the house down. It might have been a better dunk than his Alabama dunk, but he missed, so it doesn't matter. One thing that did bring the house down, I think, was Wagler's spin move into an alley-oop to Big Z. That was a pretty big-time moment. And the Orange Crush sucked, but they didn't need him, so it didn't matter. You're still muted.
Yeah.
Yep. The Orange Crush is corrupt. What can you do? Left the starters in for quite a while. I mean, the only guy that played 30 minutes was Wagler, but you got some Petrovic run there, 6 minutes. Brandon Lee, 6 minutes. Brandon Lee with a layup. Very nice. Petrovic missed a 3. AJ Red, for some reason, taking a shot. I don't understand why he thinks he should be able to take a shot when he comes in every time. Also, 20 assists in this game for Illinois.
Yeah, 20 assists on 28 made baskets.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
1.3 points per possession. Northwestern 0.7. That's a tough number for them. Very quick game, too, because there weren't a ton of foul calls. I bet this game was an hour, 45 minutes, probably.
Really?
Seemed like it. Only 20 foul calls, and it was a 40-point game.
Pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this game. Illinois looks really good. Got a big one coming up.
Yeah, Page is a scumbag trying to assault Stojakovic. Things were getting a little chippy. It's all right, though. Northwestern hasn't won in Champaign in a billion years. And, Illinois, I mean, what is Northwestern going to be when Martinelli's gone? I mean, Jesus.
That is a good question.
We'll find out next year, I guess. They just haven't gotten anybody that's played consistent basketball at all this season. Starting 3 freshmen last night, too. If you're at the point where Page has to come off the bench, a guy who, you thought could be your starting big man this year, started their first 15 games or something, and then for him to be where he is now, it's not a great look for Chris Collins, who Brad beats again. It's tough. I don't know if Illinois is going to be able to beat a Big Ten team by 40 anytime again. So that's not easy. their biggest margin of victory in the Big Ten this year before this game was Rutgers, who they beat by 26, which that could have been a bigger blowout. Illinois actually looked pretty bad in that game. But yeah, Ken Palm, they're still number 5. Offense is still number 1. Defense in the top 20 now. I guess it helps when you give up 44 points in a game. Fagbemi getting some minutes as well. Fabemi, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Jeffrey's taking credit for how well Illinois played, so good.
Yeah, I'm sure they're definitely looking and being like, "Oh wow, yeah, yeah, this guy's right. He's got a point here." Phoenix Gill, 0 points in 15 minutes. Your thoughts? 0 for 3 from the field.
You said that already, and I said, "Why are you taking shots at Phoenix Gill?"
Yeah, it is kind of fucked up though, right?
That you're taking shots at him?
No, that he didn't he goes to Northwestern.
Well, he's playing. He wouldn't have played here.
He didn't have to come here. He could have gone to Chicago State and played and been a starter as a freshman.
Why would he want to go to Chicago State?
He wants to stay in the state. There's a bunch of other schools he could have gone to where he would have started.
Illinois State.
Is it really worth being on this Northwestern team that plays 12 guys and sucks and they're 2-11 in the Big Ten or whatever?
Probably want to be in the Big Ten.
He's definitely transferring. And he's a talented player. I mean, obviously his father, good player.
Yeah.
Tough timing unless Kendall looked like that all night when they panned to him on TV.
It looks sad.
And this is just an absolute beatdown from the start. I mean, Northwestern was up 5-2, and then Illinois took off. I mean, this game was 47-19 at the half.
Yeah.
With the exclamation point of some people are calling Wagler the next coming of Steph Curry. I'm not totally against that being true. I mean, he'll never be as good as Steph Curry. That's impossible, but there's some stuff there, folks. And are we seeing an alternate reality where if Curry had been at a big time school in the NCAA tournament, if Illinois, does the impossible, or what I would call the impossible, and wins a championship, would that been of what Curry would have done if Curry was at a bigger school back in the day? Because he had a good run with Davidson,
right?
Of course, Wagler will probably have 4 points and look shitty tomorrow night because he'll get tripped or something,
abused.
Yeah. Yep. Illinois won.
Great show.
They're 20-3 in the Big Ten now. And they are what? I said 20-3.
20-3 overall, 11-1. Yeah.
I think that's their win total from last year in the Big Ten, right? Didn't they go 11-9 last year?
Sounds right. 12-8, maybe.
12-8, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, they got their 11th win in the Big Ten last season on March 2nd. They were this is crazy.
We'll head a schedule.
You can't even talk about an Illinois-Michigan matchup until you talk about how the fact that Illinois hasn't lost to Michigan since this podcast started. We're almost 300 episodes and they haven't lost to Michigan in so long. They beat Michigan by 20 last year. God, in Ann Arbor. And who didn't play in that game for Illinois? Morez Johnson. Interesting. What were he doing not playing? I mean, we all know Dusty May is a fucking scumbag, allegedly.
It's true. It's true.
We all know that it's alleged as well, I will say. But yeah, I mean, you look at the team that got to the Elite Eight, it took them until February 24th to get that 11th win. I mean, this happened on February 4th. You look at the team that got to they beat that team too, February 16th, the team that got the 1 seed, 2021. Took them mid-February to get 11 wins. Schedule has certainly been a factor, I guess, but they've also beaten Iowa, Purdue, and Nebraska. And according to
it's still hard to win 12 games in a row, regardless of who you're playing.
And those 3 hard games were all on the road. According to Ken Palm, Iowa, Purdue, and Nebraska are all top 15 teams. I'm kind of amazed that Iowa's 15th. That feels kind of weird.
Iowa's 15th?
Yeah, on Ken Palm.
I saw somebody that was 33rd or something. Is Ohio State 33rd?
38th.
38th. Okay.
Wisconsin's 40th. Michigan State's 10th. Indiana 35th.
Indiana's 35th. Maybe that's who I was. They were 33rd, maybe. I don't know.
Indiana 6-6 in the conference. Iowa's 7-4. Iowa's won 5 in a row. This is when you beef your metrics up, though. When you play Indiana, Rutgers, USC, Oregon, Washington, 5 in a row, get those metrics up.
Yeah. Stat of the day from the producer: Illinois is the only high major team with at least 20 regular season wins over the last 7 seasons. The other one would be Gonzaga. Houston.
Last night.
Gonzaga lost to
Portland State.
Portland.
Yikes.
Gross. And then San Diego State. Mountain West projected, whatever that means.
That is kind of insane considering those other 3 schools. Like, one of them's the Mountain West. One of them plays in the West Coast Conference.
Mm-hmm.
One of them played in the AAC before the last couple of years. Yeah. Like, Purdue had the one season. They weren't very good. Michigan had the down season. Michigan State had a down season. I think Michigan State won 15 games in 2021. They also made the tournament that year, by the way. I guess it was like COVID shortened a little bit that season. But the fact that they won 15 games and made the tournament is hilarious.
Yeah. That was crazy.
They did beat Duke and Illinois and Michigan, who were all, Illinois and Michigan were top 5 that year. Yeah, I think it says a lot about the stability, Brad Underwood just comes in and he's just won games.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, 7 straight. I'm assuming the San Diego State thing is that they probably have almost 20 now. Yeah, they have 16. So I assume they'll win 4 more games. But the producer should probably take it easy.
Why would he do?
Well, he's projecting that San Diego State gets to 20 this year. They only have 16.
It's true.
What if they lose to Air Force or something?
I don't think he's projecting that. That's probably Ken Palm projecting that.
I think he's also projecting it though too.
Okay. All right. Anything else for the Northwestern game?
We'll see you next year, Evanston people.
Okay. All right. Big game tomorrow night.
Yep. Illinois is number 5. They're 20-3, 11-1 in the Big Ten. Michigan State's number 10. They're 19-4, 9-3 in the Big Ten. This game is 7:00 tomorrow night in East Lansing on Fox. Illinois number 5 on Ken Palm, number 4 on Torvik, 4th in the net. Michigan State number 10 on Ken Palm, 13th on Torvik, 13th in the net. So the paper numbers are telling you that Illinois is a better team. Michigan State's lost 2 in a row. They lost home against Michigan last Friday, and then Wednesday they lost at Minnesota by 3, which that game, the fact that it got that close. Michigan State, it's so weird. They do this thing where they have 43 points with 10 minutes to go, and they end up with 30 in the final 10. And it's this team is such stolen valor, bullshit. I can't believe that anybody thinks this is a top 10 team.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand them. They can't score the first half. I don't know if it's Izzo making adjustments or they just somehow decide to play basketball. I don't understand this team at all. Seems like there's so many games where they score 20 points in the first half. Their
schedule has really helped the metrics. You look at, they caught Iowa early. They caught Iowa 2 months ago. That was a game in East Lansing. They got to play Kentucky this year, who stinks. They got to play Arkansas, who's fine, but that was in East Lansing as well. They lost to Duke. But then they start in the Big Ten. They got Iowa super early. Iowa on December 2nd is not what they are right now. Penn State, they got to play. Then they played Nebraska, lost in Lincoln.
58-56.
Yeah, they played USC, Northwestern, Indiana. Their road games for the Pac-12 teams were Washington and Oregon. Perfect. Then they played Maryland. Then they should have lost to Rutgers.
Yeah.
Then they played Michigan, lose that game by 12 at home. They got Merez Johnson. He had 12 points, dominant. By the way, if the game tomorrow night, from an officiating standpoint, looks like that Michigan State-Michigan game, that's going to suck. 53 free throw attempts in that game. Minnesota they lose to, and now they still have to play Illinois. They're at Purdue. They're at Michigan. They're at Indiana. They still have to play the teams that are decent as well, like Wisconsin, UCLA, and Ohio State. So their only real quote unquote gimme the rest of the year is home against Rutgers on March 5th. So we'll find out. But I mean, there's no denying that Jeremy Fears is a good basketball player when he's playing basketball.
Yeah.
He's not doing that horse shit, which I'd made the mistake of watching the Field of 68 preview with Rob Doster, who I think, kind of looks like a genius next to that fucking clown Goodman, who like won't even acknowledge the Jeremy Fears stuff at all. Like him thinking that Michigan State's going to win is similar to the way I feel about the game, but then he like clearly hasn't watched Illinois very much with the way he talks about them.
Really?
And then he doesn't even mention the fear, like why people hate Fears. Like Doster brought it up, and then Goodman didn't really say much about it. Maybe Izzo's like, hey,
don't talk about me. Yeah, I just don't get it. Like, yeah, the kid's good, and he just does stupid shit all the time. I mean, Izzo even said that he might not start the next game, which I think is absolutely BS.
Well, especially with the back of point guards out for the year.
Divine's out. So we'll see. Izzo said that he had a coming to Jesus meeting with him, and we'll see how that
I have
goes.
concerns that like Merkovich or one of the Evasic is going to get tossed in this.
I agree. Yeah. That's our power rankings of the day. We'll get to that.
Okay,
So.
I didn't look all the way down.
I know you didn't look at anything. So.
Doofus is a perfect way to describe Goodman. I mean, what a fucking loser! Like, out of all the people that are on the field at 68, he's the number one guy I wouldn't want to hear from. And it shouldn't be that way because he's probably like been doing it the longest out of any of those guys. It's just bizarre. I don't get it. And like, yeah, he pretends like he's this big Indiana guy, especially in football because his daughter went there. But like, he went to Arizona. He should probably like donate to their NIL, which he says he doesn't, but who knows? I don't know. No, but yeah, Jeremy Fears, if he just plays basketball, he's a pretty good player.
Yeah. And I think this is going to be a game where like Michigan State's not very good at shooting threes. Brad's been very adamant about letting teams shoot threes. So I think they're going to play off Fears. I think they're going to play off Carr. You got to worry about the two bigs. I mean, they're probably the best two shooters on the team, but they've been sucking lately. So, I just hope Fears stays contained. I know you're talking about, the referees and everything, but like if it's out of control, then I have a problem with that too. Like I'd rather have 53 fouls called than Michigan State get to just elbow and punch the Illini players the whole time.
I will say I think Michigan State's a little bit better from three than you think. 35%. That's not that far behind Illinois.
What's Fears?
But they do have games where it's just like, my God, 26%.
Okay.
The only guy they have shooting above 40 that plays a lot, other than the freshman or the sophomore backup point guard, he was shooting 44. He just went down.
Yeah.
Kohler shoots 42.
Exactly. The bigs. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, they got Jordan Scott shoots 34. I mean, McCulloch, who I don't know how much he's played, but he's 47% on 17 attempts. He's played like 9 minutes in the last 3 games. Cohen Carr, 27%. Tang, 35%. Fort, 33%. Cooper, 25%. He doesn't shoot them. So, yeah, I think those numbers are being held up a little bit by a couple of those guys, but they shot it 37% at Minnesota. That's fine. But then 4 for 23 last Friday against Michigan. Like Fears, I mean, he's probably the highest volume assist guy in the country outside of Smith. They got to be really close. He had 17 assists against Maryland.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably right.
Yeah, I think Illinois, I do. Doster was saying stuff like, Illinois is a very bad matchup for Michigan State. He didn't say that, but like if you flipped around what he was saying, that's basically what he was saying. He was saying that Illinois is the exact type of team that Michigan State can struggle with. So that basically means it's a bad matchup for Michigan State. And I agree with that. But I just think that there's shit that happens in games like these.
Yeah. I mean, going on the road, playing, at Michigan State where they actually have a good student section. But Illinois thrived in those games. I mean, did it at Purdue, did it at Nebraska.
But Hoiberg and Painter don't have quite as much pull with the officiating as Izzo.
That's true. Yeah. And yeah, Fears is back up. Uga Chuga, or whatever his name is, season-ending foot injury. He averaged 16 minutes, about 5 points a game a lot of people are saying he's the only other guy on the team that can create with the ball in his hand besides Fears. So we'll see how that limits them. I don't know. I think that, Jay says Illinois is a bad matchup for about everyone. Yeah, just the length of the shooting, all the things they can do. I'm not scared. I haven't been scared of this Michigan State team at all. I haven't thought they were good all year. I know that they're number 10 and they're 19-4, but I don't know.
Yeah.
For Michigan State to win, they got to take out our bigs with fouls. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I mean, that Big Z's going to at least, run over Fears once when he does that stop right in front of him. He's going to get a cheap one there on Big Z. But I don't know. The bigs don't scare me. I think our bigs are better. I think Wagler's better than Fears. I just hope that the team can handle the defense, because Michigan State plays hard and they play tough defense. So.
Number 4 defensive efficiency in the country. By the way, Wagler's up to number 4 in the Ken Pom Player of the Year standings. That's now 3 spots out of Fears.
He's number 1 in the Big Ten now, in front of Braden Smith, I saw.
Yeah, which makes sense, He probably should win Big Ten Player of the Year, especially if he has a good finish to the year, but whatever. They won't give it to him. God forbid, It'd be the first Big Ten Player of the Year we've had since doing the podcast. Cool. That's very cool, but it won't happen. So why even think about it? This is number 1 efficiency offense against number 4 defense. So that's a big part of this game, no doubt. I think you have to have Stojakovic guard Fears, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know who else you'd put on him.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people would just assume it would be Wagler, but
I don't think you put Wagler. Like you don't want Wagler to get unnecessary fouls. Producer said Merck bringing the ball up the floor. I think we'll probably see a lot of that. Just
they did it. They did it in the last. They've done it in the last few games.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. It'd be interesting to see if they put Fears on him as he's bringing the ball up and then switch off of that.
Yeah,
because I think Fears plays the whole court. I think he's on you while you're bringing it up usually. So I don't know. Izzo will take Divine's place as a reserve since he's out on the court the majority of the time anyways. True. The producer wants to know, can Illinois win this game making fewer than 10 threes?
Yes.
How many times have they made fewer than 10 threes?
I don't even know how to find that.
Oh, okay. I thought you just had every stat in the book on your computer.
All right, I'll just go through every single game. 17 against Northwestern. They made 9 against Nebraska.
Okay.
That didn't take long to find.
There you go.
Literally 2 games ago. I said if they make 9 in this game, they can win the game. They won it in Nebraska with 9 threes.
How many do you think they're going to make? Because
15? I think I've decided they're going to win the game. Can we flip my score around?
Okay, all right.
Let's flip my score around. They're winning the game.
Okay, we'll flip it around.
Don't be surprised if some horse shit happens. And this is a great spot for Illinois. You've won 11 in a row.
Yeah.
If you lose, it's not the end of the world, but you fucking hate these guys, so you want to win. Have they won 12 in a row now? Is it 12?
12 in a row, yeah.
Okay, sorry. And it's a road top 10 game. They've already won 2 of these.
And this has to be the easiest team out of those 3, right?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a tougher environment than Nebraska. I don't know if it's tougher than Purdue, but I think that Michigan State's the worst out of the 3. We might need to be a little bit concerned about the refs. I wouldn't be surprised at all if Wagler and one of the twins have 2 early fouls each, just like Kasparis.
Who?
Kasparis. Sorry, I'm a little foggy.
That's the
last
thing.
Time in Breslin,
they just factor. They've played really well at Michigan.
You're gonna flip it. You're gonna flip it again. You can't flip again.
I'll stick. I mean, until they lose, you just gotta keep assuming they're gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, Illinois opened up as a 1.5 point dog in this.
Yeah, which is insane to me. I know it's that influencing, but come on.
Yeah,
everybody knows who the better basketball team is in this game, but we'll see what happens on the floor, I guess. But last year, Will Riley was so good in that Michigan State game. Illinois absolutely should have won that game. KJ goes down with like a lot of time left, fouling out. That was total bullshit.
Yeah.
Illinois ended up losing that game by, let me see, 14. Nope, they lost at Michigan State by 14. Wow, that's pretty bad. Or lost home against Michigan State by 14. They lost by 2 last year on the road. Will Riley had 19 points in that game. KJ played 8 minutes in that game.
Yeah.
Illinois was up 9 in the first 10 minutes of the game. Then it was tied at halftime. And then Illinois was down 1 going into the final 10. They lose by 2. They shot 5 for 24 from 3 and missed 10 free throws. So you're going to have to do better than that. They did win the board battle last year, though, 41-40. Not that it matters, though, because Illinois is pretty much everybody from last year's roster, except for Jake Davis, Hummer, and Tommy, is not going to be playing.
Right.
Boswell had a pretty good game, but it's just like, yeah, nobody can make threes. This team hopefully is different. Seems like they are. I think last year's team would lose to this year's team for sure.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Great game for Will Riley in the NBA last night, 20 points. Congrats to him.
Got traded. Thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's good for Io.
I see that he's going to wear number 13 also.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, it's I think Conley's coming back, so he's just going to wear 11 again with the Wolves. They traded him, and then he got bought out, and then they're bringing him back on a minimum, I assume.
Gotcha.
But like the Bulls, people ridiculing the Bulls is like the Bulls aren't really going anywhere this year. I think Io's the type of player that you definitely want on a contender, and Minnesota's a contender. I think it's good for Io. He plays with TSJ now.
Yeah.
Hard to you can't get too attached if you're a Bulls fan to Illini guys if you're also an Illini guy. Because things move quickly in the NBA.
Yeah, the NBA is pretty up in there. Power rankings of the day from the producer. Most likely person to be ejected from this game. His is number 3, Ty Rogers.
Lame answer from him.
Number 3, Ty Rogers. Number 2, Adam Fletcher. Number 1, Paul Davis again after pounding 20 twisted tees.
Way to sneak that joke in. Really landed. Really funny.
I'm going to go with Big Z, Merck, and Fears.
3, 2, and 3, or are you putting Fears number 1?
Fears number 1. That's.
I'm gonna go. I mean, Merck is number 1 for me for sure.
Yeah.
Number 2, I'm gonna go with another Illini. I will go with Tommy. Tommy was in the mix against Indiana last year, and he got a technical in the last game. And I'll go Fears 3, just because I think officials are playing on high alert right now.
I would think, yeah.
You have to be.
I mean, I think they're going to be watching them closely. I would hope.
If you're Merkovich, if his foot touches yours, you go down.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen Merck do stuff before. Didn't he do that against? He dropped against somebody. It might have been Maryland or something.
I don't remember that.
Or Washington. I don't
know. Players to watch. I'm going to go with Merck for Illinois. Need him to continue to shoot well. Defensively, I assume he's going to probably guard Kohler, and have Tommy on Cooper. I don't know, but I just Merck's got to have a good game, and he's going to have to back up his boys. I think it might be some action. Then I'm going to go with Kohler for Michigan State. Like you said, he's shooting 41% from 342 almost. Can't let him get hot, and he's leading the team in rebounds with 9. So just Kohler's a guy you got to watch them chicken elbows too, because he'll pin people down, and they never seem to call that. So
I'm gonna go with the obvious one for Illinois. That's Keaton Wagler. If he comes out and scores 30 again, I mean this is the type of game where it's like, oh, the Big Ten Player of the Year race is over if he comes out and has 30 in this game. And we'll see if he can continue to play the way he's been playing, which it doesn't seem like any team has shaken him so far. I mean, this could be the one that does it. If we're looking at all the teams in the Big Ten, I think this is the most likely one to do, especially on the road, but we'll see if it happens. And then for Michigan State, I'm going to go with Jordan Scott. I think it's interesting. Neither one of us going with Fears, but Jordan Scott's been playing better recently. He is a freshman. He does have a lot of fouls. He fouled out against Michigan, then had 4 in the last game against Minnesota. He's been playing 25 plus minutes last 3 games. He's shooting 44% from 3 in Big Ten play. That's 5th. in the conference, 34% on the year. He's also 8th in steal percentage in Big Ten play. He has 6 steals in the last 4 games. So look out for that. And he's just like a good, solid wing player who is a decent defender and has been playing or been more efficient offensively in Big Ten play. I mean, he, 2 for 4 from 3 or 3 for 4 from 3 against Minnesota. He was 1 for 5 in the Michigan game, but look out for him, I guess. Fears is another guy you got to watch out for, I guess, especially when he's on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, I think Fears can get as many as you let him have, and I don't think it's going to hurt you as long as you stop everybody else. So, unless he, again, he could foul out half the team by himself. So, or take out their knees.
What if Fears fouls out and it's like KJ last year and he only plays like 10 minutes? Michigan deserves that.
That'd be awesome. So
that would be like the justice system working properly.
It's a karma, I think they call that, right? Sure. Predictions. I got Illinois winning this one. I think it's going to be pretty easy, honestly. I got Illinois winning 78-70. Not worried about this.
There's going to be a lot of horse shit, I think, that happens in this game. I'm going to say Illinois wins by 3, but I'm still concerned about the horse shit.
Ethan's been back and forth. He had Michigan State winning by 3 until 5 minutes ago. So
can't you just see Jake Davis buzzer beater send us home? 74-71. Oh, yes. That'd be amazing. I don't know if Jake Davis would be in the game at the end like that, though.
Yeah. Probably have to be Hummer.
Hopefully Hummer, I mean, he comes out and makes 2 or 3 threes.
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah. Ken Pom has Illinois losing 71-72. Whatever that means.
So Vegas is wrong.
State
-1.5, wrong.
We'll be doing a watch party, I believe.
Yeah.
It's the game plan. So, yeah. Always horse shit from Izzo crying to the refs and they start calling fouls. Izzo has to muddy the waters. It's going to be a foul fest. Illinois doesn't foul, though, guys.
Until they mysteriously foul 36 times.
If they start calling crazy fouls, it might ruin Brad and Tom's friendship.
How many times has Brad beat? I think 3, if I remember off the top of my head. They definitely they won that one game where Frazier made that dagger at Michigan State, and they've definitely won at least 2.
They had the huge comeback at home.
Yeah, they had that game where they had the game where it was like Iowa's freshman year, right? Like the team sucked.
I think
Michigan State was top 5.
Yeah,
they had the game.
The Iowa slip was a loss.
Yep, that should have been a win. And then there was maybe the Plummer year, or was it the Shannon year 2, or Shannon year? Wait, they won a game midweek at home against Michigan State for sure. So at least 3 that I remember. So if anybody in the chat wants to pull up Brad's record against Michigan State, that'd be good.
Yeah, help us out. Around the Big Ten, which has just turned into like betting lines these days with the producer taking over things. So
I wonder why. Yeah, Michigan and Illinois clear favorites in the Big Ten race. Michigan's -110, Illinois +105. No idea what book this is from, but whatever. Final 1 seed, Duke, Arizona, UConn, all heavy favorites, and then Michigan's -330 for the final 1 seed. Illinois is +115, Houston +350. So a lot out there for that Illinois-Michigan showdown, but Illinois got to figure it out.
Yeah,
5 games before that.
Yeah, got a lot of basketball left. And I would say that Michigan's schedule is probably better as far as Big Ten wise. I mean, I know they play Purdue and Duke back to back.
Yeah,
but
they have a couple decently easy ones with Minnesota. That's in Ann Arbor, and they go to Northwestern.
Yeah.
Brad's 5-8. Wow, 5. Jeez, that's not bad.
The prediction model on this has Illinois finishing 26-5 and 17-3 in the Big Ten.
I would sign up for that.
Yeah, I'd take it. And then Michigan, also 17-3 in the Big Ten. Their only loss to Illinois.
Bootzilla, what's Illinois or what's Brad's record against Michigan? I don't know what to guess for that. Like 11-2 or something. 11-1.
What's going on?
10-3.
How is Michigan projected 17-3 in the Big Ten, but their only losses to Illinois?
There's factors that are thrown in, I think. I don't know. They throw factors in, probably.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense, though, right?
I can't speak on it.
They all have W's next to them. I guess it says it has Illinois 17-3 and them losing to Michigan State. So whatever. That's their close. No, I guess Michigan would be the closest.
9-2 against Michigan. God, that's embarrassing for them. One of those losses was horseshit. I bet he probably lost his first two because I think he's won 9 in a row against them.
It's probably true. Anything else going on in the Big Ten?
Nope.
Any other games this weekend? Nebraska's going to Rutgers.
That's a big one.
Oregon's going to Purdue.
Maybe Wisconsin, Indiana.
Wisconsin, Indiana. All right.
Michigan at Ohio State.
The Iowa game was during COVID.
The Big Ten has the number 1 and number 2 offenses and the number 1 and number 4 defenses in efficiency right now.
Wow.
Yeah. Michigan is number 1 defense, Michigan State 4th, and then Purdue 2nd on offense, Illinois 1st. What do you think Illinois shooting from 3 in the Big Ten?
41%.
Nobody's shooting above 38.6. Nebraska's first.
38.2.
36.8. Pretty lackluster.
36. Jeez.
Yeah.
Wagler and Davis were shooting like 48% from 3 in Big Ten play.
Wagler shooting 47.
It's Jake. 3 for 10 probably helped the numbers.
39.
The bottom of the Big Ten is so bad, not many games really worth watching besides the top 5 teams when they play each other.
It is pretty bad this year. That's true.
Yeah.
Merck is shooting 44% from 3 in the Big Ten, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
That surprised me. Who's bringing them down? Hummer?
Yeah, he stinks. Tommy, I don't think it's been great overall, consistency-wise. Stojakovic is 20%. Tommy, 31. Hummer, 32. Bums. Big Z, 35. Boswell, before he went down, 32.
Oh.
Totally carried by 2 guys. And I guess 3. Jake Davis, almost 40%. Yep.
All right.
Petrovic, by the way, 0%.
0%, yeah.
In Big Ten play, 0 for 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, guys. Coming up next Sunday, I guess it'll be Sunday the 15th, episode 300. We will be going live, hopefully from a gymnasium, and Ethan's going to make a lot of basketballs into the hoop.
Yeah.
Is the plan. That's the plan. Now we can't guarantee anything right now, but that's the plan.
We don't have a backup plan.
We don't have a backup plan, but the goal is to try to get to 1,000 YouTube subscribers. If we get to 1,000, Ethan's done shooting. If we don't get to 1,000, he has to make 1,000 shots. So let everybody know. Come hang out with us. It'll be after the Indiana game. Hopefully they win that, or it's going to be a miserable time. What if they lose that? We didn't even talk about that.
That would suck. But show goes on, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, we plan to go live. Ethan's going to shoot shots. We're going to use, if you guys super chat during it, you can make Ethan maybe do some things. I don't know, dance or
I won't do that.
half court shots. I don't know. We're going to figure things out. We got to call in with the producer on Monday, I think is the plan, to kind of hash some things out. But look forward to that next Sunday, the 15th. Probably go live. Games at noon.
Yeah.
We're not doing a watch party, I assume, right? Because then we got to drive an hour.
I don't know what we're going to do.
Okay, we'll figure it out. But Ethan's very excited, guys. If you can't tell, Ethan is very excited.
Just thinking about Imbrotz's comment here.
Your dad was a basketball coach in Verdon? They invented the breakaway basketball hoop.
Nice. I'm pretty sure that I could make 1,000 free throws in like 15 minutes.
That's impossible.
Yeah, that's true.
We Googled it. 2.5 to 7 hours.
I want to incorporate some threes into this too.
I think we're going to work on that.
Yeah.
By the way, we're already about $150 into episode 300. So
Give us money.
if you guys want to send super chats, the next few episodes help us pay for this, it's always appreciated. But I don't know what else to say.
I don't know if we have anything else since we still got a week,
Yeah, we're still trying to figure it out. We will we'll have more the next episode or something. I don't know when that's going to be.
Yep. The next episode's probably going to be on.
Finkel, thank you. No way this bum is making 1,000 of anything.
Probably Monday for the next episode.
Thanks, Finkel.
Wisconsin game Tuesday night.
Yeah, so I guess we'll do the episode and then the conference call, so we won't have any information for the next episode either. Cool. Great. Sounds good. But yeah, come hang out with us next Sunday. We'll get everything figured out. Let you guys know we're gonna have to figure out how to go live and stuff too. So
Yeah. That'll be easy.
as long as we can secure a gym. I think that's probably number one.
Yeah, I mean the school should give us a gym. Really, if you think about it, but whatever.
Our school?
Yeah.
Call it super.
Yep.
All right. Well, Ethan, yeah, thanks for hyping this up.
All focus is on the game tomorrow night. I mean, maybe we'll have more details for people tomorrow night.
Yeah, we can talk about it tomorrow during the watch party. We'll be live at 6:45, 6:50-ish tomorrow.
Yeah, I need to
from the basement.
Might do free throws. I don't know. We'll see.
Thanks, Jeffrey.
Boy, that's a lot. I bet
Yeah.
115 minutes.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe. Never tried it.
There you go.
How long does it take me to make 10?
I don't
5
know.
minutes?
Yeah, probably.
I'd go quicker.
Sure you could.
Yep.
That's 30, though.
Oh, what can you do? All right. Well, we'll be back tomorrow night. We'll see everybody then. Underwood.
Thin ice!